Hey everyone, it's Clarity. We're gonna make migas today. This is gonna be a quick one. So how's everyone doing? Good? Yeah, okay, great. So we're gonna make migas today. And migas is both the Spanish and the Mexican dish. We're gonna make the Mexican version of this dish. As many of you know, most ethnic food is based on how to reuse things, and that's exactly what migas is. Migas is a way to reuse old tortillas and also a way how to stretch your eggs. So that's what we're going to make today, and we'll talk a little bit about the Spanish version as well. Alright, let's go. So before we start, let's see what's going on in my kitchen today. Now we have the cast iron skillet with a little bit of oil in it that's currently heating up at, I have it at number 7 heat. So, not quite medium high, but, getting there. I have some old tortillas that I have torn up in little pieces because they fell apart on me. So this is what we're going to use them for. Typically, I don't use corn tortillas this way up here because they're so expensive and hard to come by. I do make my own corn tortillas, but I haven't been lately. We'll maybe do that on another show. Okay, I have some eggs. Yay. I have last night's cilantro and onions that were left over from the tacos. We're going to throw those in there. But what else do I have going on? I have my tea. This is some pizza dough that I'm going to make into frozen pizza later. What I do, this sat in the fridge overnight, so it's warming up to room temperature, and then I'll make it into a pizza, put it onto a flat sheet like that, and let it freeze overnight, and then use my handy dandy, yes, food saver, and shrink wrap that puppy up. This is a new thing I'm doing, and I'll keep you informed on how it's going. Also, what do I have here? This is some sourdough starter that I'm going to be making into some bread later on. I do make as much of my own bread as I possibly can. Every now and then I cheat and buy sliced bread, but my husband likes it when I make it, so I make it for him. And way over here, that's my starter. I call her Mama, because that's what you usually call your starter. It's the mother of all your bread, so this is Mama. Alright, let's get back to work, eh? So let's talk about corn tortillas for a second. My mother always used to say corn cooks at 500 degrees. It'll cook it better at less than 500 degrees. However, you do want to cook corn at a little bit of a higher temperature than you would, say, a flour tortilla. So that's why I put my burner at number 7. We'll see how it does. The other thing, corn tortillas, like Fritos, which are kind of like a corn tortilla, just really salty, are kind of a perfect food because it only has, corn tortillas actually only have 2 ingredients, sometimes 3. Usually it's just the cornmeal masa, which is what we call it in Spanish. The masa is a corn flour, water, and salt. That's it. And if you ever look at a bag of Fritos, you'll see that it also has 3 ingredients. It has cornmeal, salt, and oil, and that's it. And this makes it a perfect food. Yeah, it makes Fritos a perfect food. Okay, moving on. So I have my pan going with just a little bit of oil in it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw these tortillas. You see it's starting to smoke on me. That means it's ready. I usually don't like smoking things in my kitchen, but today is an exception. So I'm going to just put those bad boys in there. Yes, I'm using my hands. I have Teflon hands, so don't do this at home. Unless you too have Teflon hands or you want to develop Teflon hands. That's one way to do it. Okay, and what's the rule of thumb? We always season our food. That's right. A little bit of gray salt in there. Make it happy. Okay, and next, I'm going to grab my cast iron. That's right. Spatula. And just kind of stir these around. And what I'm looking for, see, they're already turning brown for me. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for them to get a little brown and get a little toasty before I add in anything else. And I think I'm already happy with those. Okay, So the tortillas are where I'm gonna like them, and so I'm gonna turn this down right away. I'm turning that down to 5, okay? Next I'm gonna do the veg. Now we're using last night's onions and cilantro. You can use any veg you like. You have some squash. I know we're all gonna have squash since we're doing our gardens. And so you can put squash in there, onions, cilantro, bell peppers are a really good one. If you like the hot stuff, use some jalapenos or some Anaheim peppers. You can use the canned peppers, you can use roasted peppers, anything you like. Throw it in there. That's what this is about. This is about, you know, using up what you have left over in your fridge. And so for me, this is what I have. And there it goes. Just throw all of that in there. Oh yeah, that looks happy. I like it. So I'm going to stir this around again with my little cast iron towel here. Okay. So I'm going to let this cook for just like a half a minute or so because I want those onions to kind of, you know, do their thing and sweat a little bit and get their little onion juice all over everything. Alright. Stand by. Alright, here we go. Onions are happy, cilantro is happy. Let's do the egg. That's right, we're going to do it on a flat surface. I'm going to one-hand it this time. See if I can do it without getting, oh, I got shell in there. Flame. Fail. Eggshell real quick. And then get rid of that eggshell real quick. Alright, I have one more chance here to do it right. Let's see if I can. Alright, on a flat surface. And open. There we go. That's the way to do it. See, even the pros don't get it right all of the time. And I use that term pro very loosely. Okay, so we gotta work fast here. What I'm going to do now is grab my little spatula deal and start moving this around. So you don't necessarily have to beat your eggs to do this. Some people do. I don't, because I like what they call shipwreck eggs, which is when you cook the whole egg and just scramble it in the pan. I think it's more delicious that way, it's more yummy, etc. And this is almost done. So what I'm looking for in order to make sure that it's done is that I want to make sure there's no goopy whites on any of the tortillas because it's gross. It just doesn't feel good in the mouth on the tortilla. It's just nasty. So you really want to make sure all your whites are cooked. You see the little places where maybe it's not so cooked yet. So we're going to keep doing this. Now there's so many variations you can do on this. At some point maybe we'll make chorizo and then put chorizo in there. Chorizo is a Mexican sausage made with pork and chili and garlic and not a lot of other stuff. Just it's very, very red is a good way to put it. It's not super spicy though. It's very tasty though. I really enjoy it. It did take me a long time though. As a kid I didn't eat it. It just looked too scary to me. But now as an adult I do eat it. In fact, sometimes I use it to make chili. Okay, I think we're about done here. What you're going to do is you're going to put cheese right there at the end. Okay, everybody see that? Alright, and then we're going to cover it. Now this is my other flat skillet, but we're going to just let that sit for a couple of minutes. Alright, let's see how we did. Not quite yet. I'm going to put this back on for another second, and you know what? I'm going to show you a quick little trick. If you add just a teeny tiny bit of water in there, that steam is going to make it melt fast. That's right. This is a cook trick. We do this on the line all the time, and we need to make something melt quick. You just use your squeeze bottle with a little water on it. You pop a hat on it on the grill, and boom, melted. Works great with burgers. That's another episode too. That's what I'm talking about. That took no time at all. Okay, I think we're ready to shoot plates. And there's our plate. So what I did to dress this up, I put my chili oranges, which you all know I really like. There's also some green tomatillo sauce on here, and I chopped up half of an avocado I had in the fridge, and there you go. It looks delicious. You know, always make your plate look nice. It makes you feel special. It makes the people you're serving feel special. So that's all there is in this ever so quick episode of Clarity's Pro Tips. Next time, I don't know what we'll make. Actually, I kind of do. I have an idea. But this is the second to the last, I think, of the egg episodes. So we have a couple more to go. But yeah, well, there's still a few things to do with eggs. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching. So it just occurred to me, I totally forgot to talk about the other kind of migas. So the other kind of migas are the Spanish migas. And what those are you take your day-old bread and you chop it up kind of like croutons, and then you fry it in fat, usually pork fat or chicken fat. You can do it in duck fat. Just make sure it's fat. Alright, then you put it in a bowl afterwards, after you fry it and get it all crispy. You put it into a bowl with salt and smoked paprika and maybe some scallions if you like, some fried scallions, and then you just toss it. And these are amazing little pieces of loveliness that you can put on top of salads like croutons, or my favorite is to put them with a poached egg. So that's what the other kind of migas are. But today I'm gonna just kind of, enjoy this miga. Bye.